heard that they're like pretty evil. Very gorgeous inside. The only downside I would say is
I'm tired by this time.
and just look at them. Good morning guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are coming to you from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Today we have a bunch of different things planned. We're doing our first impressions of Malaysia. It is both mine and Attila's first time in this country, and we're really excited to show you around as well as experience a bunch of different things. First of all, we're gonna head to the Batu caves. Let's go.
Kuala Lumpur is the capital of Malaysia, and it is an extremely busy city. It's very modern, well developed. Basically just a metropolis like many capital cities around the world, and we're having a great time so far. We've explored a little bit and yeah, we're loving it. There's a lot of really interesting and cool looking buildings. We have been walking around for a little bit and we just noticed every single building and structure and how well it's designed, and it's something that we find really interesting. Also, right now we're making our way over to the train station to take a train to the Batu caves because that is the least inexpensive way to get there, and we're hoping that we have a good experience. We've been to a lot of major cities and we have to say this is by far one of the cleanest ones that we've seen and visited. You don't see a lot of litter on the streets. Everything's really well maintained. Right now we're kind of walking through an underpass, so you can't really see it that well, but once we show you guys later in the city, in the city center, you can see how clean this place is. When we first got to Malaysia, we flew into Kuala Lumpur from Hanoi, and when we first got here, we could not find a way out of the airport. After having gone through passport control, there was a location where you can sit and wait for your Grab or Uber to come, and we were trying to order a Grab, but we tried for about 2 hours, and we tried Uber, which is unavailable in the area. We tried Gojek, we tried everything, and there's no kind of ride-hailing services that would come and pick us up. The Grab just kept failing, so we kept pressing to reorder like probably over 100 times, and we tried to get a regular taxi as well, but those ones, they said that they already went in the city and they're all stuck in traffic. So we were basically stuck at the airport for quite a while until we figured out that you can take a train from the airport into the city center, and we did that, and that was a really good experience. And something that I want to mention is that the transport system, like the public transport system here, is really good. The trains, the buses, the subways, everything is really good, so we recommend taking that. But we have not had much luck with apps like Grab or Uber or anything like that. The ride-hailing apps seem to be a little bit off, not as good as in other countries. So we have made it to the Batu Caves train station, and Batu Caves is right next to us actually. We're gonna try and find some coffee and a bite to eat before we head to Batu Caves, just because I'm really hungry and I need my coffee. We had some fruits in the morning, but that's about it, and I don't know, I'm just really hungry. The tickets for the train are about $2, but we had to get a reload card. That cost us an extra $2. So each of us paid $4 to get here by the train, and we're keeping these cards because we can reload them to use around the city. Also, we found coffee in a vending machine, so we're gonna get that right now and then head to the caves. I guess we're not getting coffee anywhere. Why doesn't it work? The hunt for coffee has ended. We have found some, we purchased them, and the 2 coffees came to about $2. There are shops right here like near the caves, and there's a lot of birds, like a lot of birds. Also a lot of monkeys, and we heard that they're like pretty evil, so we're gonna be staying away from them. You could see the colorful stairs leading up to Batu Caves right behind me. This giant limestone mountain has multiple caves and it has temples within the caves. And once again, guys, we cannot escape the stairs on the vlog. We're gonna be climbing all of them up. Today's not really the day. I'm a little bit tired already just starting out the day, but we're gonna climb up and check out the caves. There are monkeys all around here, and we have heard that they actually bite, and especially little kids, they're super territorial, so we're gonna be careful with those.
I do not want to get bit by a monkey. Oh my god.
Oh no, definitely not. And there's tons of them around. Like you'll see when we go up the stairs, people are feeding them. You're not really encouraged to feed them because you know, they do bite, and you know, they can steal your cell phone as well. So make sure you're holding on to your belongings real tight.
Good thing my purse zips up.
We're gonna be fighting for our belongings on the way up these stairs right now. So we just found out that you cannot be wearing skirts and shorts. It is a temple.
I got a new scarf today. You can hello.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So update on the monkey situation. They're definitely evil. We just saw a girl sitting on the stairs trying to take a photo, and a monkey grabbed her water bottle and it tossed it all the way from up here all the way down there, and we just heard the water bottle flying. And some of these monkeys are also massive in size, like they're not small monkeys, so they can definitely do some damage. But we're heading up the stairs right now, and they're very beautiful. As you can tell, they're super colorful, and yeah, I can't wait to get up and see the view from up there as well. But the limestone caves are looking incredible, as you can tell up there, and you can see the monkeys all over on the side of the mountain and all over here on the stairs.
Oh man, my legs are burning already. We're halfway up. Update, 3/4 of the way up, legs on fire. Let's go.
We're nearly there, only a couple steps left, and we get to see all the beauty. And also the view from up here is already very beautiful.
We made it. Oh, there's even a rooster.
All kinds of animals around here.
So cool.
Ooh. We've been to more caves in these past couple of months than we've ever been in our entire life.
Yeah. This cave temple is dedicated to the Hindu Lord Murugan. This is actually one of the most popular shrines outside of India, and also you can hear the bats squeaking in the background. This cave has 21 species of bats. When you walk into the cave, you can see that it's laid out very well for people to be able to walk. All ages can do this. It's not difficult. It's all cement and stairs, so don't worry about struggling to walk through here.
These caves right here, just like some of the other ones that we have visited in the past, are extremely old, and they are around 400 million years old. So it's really, really cool to be inside these places and just explore them.
So we just came back down from the cave and it was a really cool experience to see the cave. It's very gorgeous inside. The only downside I would say is the fact that there's a lot of litter everywhere. Like you see garbage like on the sides, near the shrines, even down here before you start climbing the stairs. You see a lot of animals, so it smells like poo everywhere. Those are like the downsides, but we didn't have to pay admission to go inside. Maybe that's why there's like no money to like fix the place or take care of it. But there is a donation box for people to donate money. Other than that, it's a really cool place, but yeah.
We're just about done exploring the Batu cave area here. There is a little bit more walking around that you can do if you're downstairs here. You could do the temples that are downstairs instead of going upstairs. And it's quite a nice place to walk around, but like Zay mentioned earlier, it does smell a little bit. But right now we are going back to the train station. We're gonna buy some tickets to head back into the city. And we cannot wait to show you guys the amazing city of Kuala Lumpur, because it is such a nice city. It's so modern, it's so clean like Zay mentioned, and there's so many awesome buildings we want to show you guys and landmarks all around that we cannot wait.
So we just tried to buy tickets and they said that we already have enough money on this card. We don't know how much, but that's a good news for us. We're gonna go towards the train right now.
And to enter the terminals, you gotta swipe your card here or just tap it and the doors open up and then they close. And now I'm stuck over here. There we go. I made it through. So we have made it out of Batu Cave, but the stairs don't end here. We're gonna have to go up some more stairs in order to get up to street level over here, exit the train station. And like I said in the beginning of this video, we have been having a great experience riding the train system here and public transport in general. Actually, in Kuala Lumpur, in the center of the city, there is a free bus line that you can ride that brings you around the center of the city. And it's all pretty inexpensive, so I guess the Grab problem that I was complaining about earlier isn't that big of a problem. But yeah. So we're up at street level right now, and we are in the heart of the city. And we're super excited to be showing you guys this city, because like I mentioned probably several times already in this video, it is really nice, it's really modern, and yeah, it's just incredible. So we're excited to show you guys everything. And currently we are on our way to Kuala Lumpur Tower, which is gonna give us a 360 view of the whole city, and it is the 7th largest tower in the world, and we're really excited to go up there and see a bird's eye view of the whole city. As I was talking about the KL Tower, also known as the Kuala Lumpur Tower, it's actually right there to our right side. We're just walking to it right now, and you can see the streets right here. They're not too busy. When we arrived here first in Kuala Lumpur and we took a walk around the city, we were surprised that it's not as busy as it was in Vietnam. We were way used to the busier streets. It's still busy, but for a capital city, it's not as busy as we were experiencing in Hanoi, for example. But check out the spectacular buildings. You can see the Petronas towers up ahead, which we will be checking out a little bit later. But right now we're gonna go up to the KL Tower first. Another great thing that we have noticed here is that there's these direction signs all over the city, which are really helpful if you're a tourist like us and you're trying to discover the city and you get lost. There's signs everywhere to show you the way.
Another great way to get around the city, and one of our favorites actually, is these electric scooters. You pay by the minute and they start up once you download the app and scan the QR code, and you ride around the city with a scooter, and it's actually very efficient and very fast.
And they are found all across the city. You can see them in the app, and there's all kinds of different companies that offer the scooters, Beam being one of them. And they actually have another interesting scooter that we saw that has 3 wheels that we haven't seen before. But these kind of scooters are found in other cities as well, and like Zay was saying, it's a really great way to get around the city.
I wish I would have known this sooner. They have a tower walk here where it costs $21 to get strapped down and walk the edge of the tower. That's so cool. So we made it to the very top of the tower. We purchased our tickets. They have two different tickets. One that costs $15, which we chose, and one that is $30. The $30 one takes you up to the very top, and we chose one a couple like levels below because we didn't want to pay double for kind of the same view. And also, the view is absolutely stunning. This tower has a bunch of different things incorporated into it. It has a revolving restaurant, it has a mega view banquet hall, it has like little souvenir shops, and it has the activity that we mentioned earlier.
This tower is 421 meters, and like I mentioned, it is the 7th tallest tower in the world. And we chose to come up here instead of the Petronas towers because you can go up there too, but we chose this one instead because you get a view of the Petronas towers, and when you're going up the Petronas towers, obviously you're not going to see them from the outside. And yeah, we chose this because also it has a 360-degree view. And if you go up to the top floor, the one that Zay mentioned earlier, the one with the more expensive tickets, is actually outside, so you get the breeze up there as well. So that could be a good option if you don't mind spending the couple extra bucks, or more than a couple obviously. But yeah, this is spectacular as it is. You have the little binoculars all around, and you can watch the city and look all around with them. And you can see the mountains that surround the city as well, which is spectacular, and just all of the different buildings and everything like that. So it's amazing. Highly recommend that you guys come up here. There's this really cool display right behind me that shows some of the world's tallest towers, well, all in order. And you can see the Petronas towers at number 7, and you can see the CN Tower as well, which is in Toronto, which is close to where we're from, and we have visited it multiple times, and it's a really cool display. You can check out all the different ones, and maybe one day we'll get to visit every single one of these with Zay, who knows? Pretty much done exploring the tower right now. We spent about 20 minutes up here. We went around, we looked at all the different sites that you could see. It's a gorgeous view of the city, like I was saying earlier. But right now we are gonna head downstairs and find some lunch because we have not ate yet and we're really hungry. So let's go down and find some lunch. Right now we are heading to a Middle Eastern restaurant actually, and I know we're not in the Middle East and we always try to eat food that's local, but Kuala Lumpur is actually known as a cultural melting pot, and there are tons of different cultures living here. Chinese, different Middle Eastern people, and all kinds of people actually, and the cuisine also reflects that. We were able to get a lot of different types of food here, and in our next video we are going to be doing just that. We're going for a food tour. We're going to be trying the different foods. We're really excited and we cannot wait to show you guys.
The country of Malaysia is a majority Islamic country, and because of that you have to make sure the places you want to visit are open, because we've already experienced some places being closed due to prayer times. So now we're walking to the restaurant and we had to double check, make sure they're open so that we could eat. And another thing that we noticed is a lot of places here close early. Like we'll go to try to go out to eat and it's like closed at 8 p.m. or markets closed at 7 p.m. and we're always like so surprised because a lot of other places we visited, everything's open so late. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Things close early and things close at different times due to prayer times.
Yeah. Since we've been traveling to so many countries, one thing that did confuse us was the fact that they drive on the other side of the road here, and you're used to looking one way when you're crossing the road, but this morning when we're crossing the road, I looked the opposite way, not the right way, and there was cars coming, so it's kind of dangerous. And the fact is that we travel to different countries, that one country they drive on the right side, one country on the left side, and you know, can't even keep track at this point.
You gotta be extra cautious.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch out.
You're supposed to look both ways regardless, but you know, out of habit, you're like, oh, cars are coming from the left, I'm gonna look left first.
That's
but you
right.
should be looking right.
Yeah. We've arrived at the restaurant that we were heading towards. It's called Restaurant Arabella, and it's a Middle Eastern restaurant like I was saying before, and they have delicious foods, and I've been really craving some type of a shawarma, so I can't wait to head inside and order and eat because we are really hungry.
So we just ordered everything. I got a lentil soup, my favorite soup of all time. Attila got a tabbouleh salad. We got rice and a mixed platter of different meats, salad, bread, and french fries with the well-known garlic sauce, which is top-notch. And we are so excited to eat, so hungry, and everything looks and smells really good.
There is how everything is looking right there. And like Zay was saying, it's looking incredible. We're super hungry. And the tabbouleh salad happens to be one of my favorite items myself. I love it. And initially we were gonna eat at the KL Tower at the revolving restaurant, but they have a buffet option and it was gonna cost us a lot more than this meal was, so we decided to come here instead. And yeah, we're about to enjoy.
No regrets.
We just finished eating and we are full now. We are extremely happy. The food was extremely delicious. So if you're here in Kuala Lumpur, make sure you check this restaurant out. They had really, really good reviews on Google. That's why we came here. And it didn't disappoint. We are, like I said, super happy, super full, and right now we are about to go to the Petronas Tower to check them out.
The meal was definitely super delicious. The total was $23 for the both of us, and that is the price of just one person's ticket to eat at the tower. The iconic Petronas Twin Towers. These towers are the tallest twin towers in the entire world, and you can just tell how massive it is standing next to it. These towers are absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and they light up at nighttime, which we're going to show you guys later, and just look at them. Here are some quick facts about them.
These towers are 88 stories and 451.9 meters tall.
Did you know the bridge connecting the two Petronas towers is the highest two-story bridge in the world?
It costs $1.6 billion to build this building.
They were once the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2004 till they were surpassed by Taipei 101.
The architecture is inspired by Malaysian and Islamic culture. The Petronas Towers have loads of different facilities, from multiple different restaurants, a shopping mall, and many others, including the observation deck, of course, and that bridge that you can go and cross. You do have to buy your tickets in advance, and you have to schedule it because only a limited number of people are allowed up there per day. And yeah, it's wonderful, and all of the different buildings surrounding it as well are beautiful. And there's a show that happens every single day here from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. where the buildings light up, and there's a ton of fountains that are all light up, and there's a whole show. So we're gonna come back later on to check that out. But right now we're gonna head to our next destination, so let's go. Right now we are currently walking to Petaling Street, which is in the heart of Chinatown. There's a ton of markets, and we want to show you guys just how busy and interesting it is. And we also want to do some shopping for once, because I want to replace some of my shirts, and Zay might be buying herself a new purse because the one she has currently is pretty small. But that's the way we're heading right now. And another thing that I wanted to mention is something that I love about Kuala Lumpur is that there's a lot of green space here. There's a lot of greenery incorporated into the buildings as well. And yeah, I mean, there's just like big parks, and even at the base of the Petronas Towers there's a big park. and all over in general. There's a lot of trees and stuff, so I love to see that, and it's really awesome.
We have made it to Petaling Street. We're excited to do a little bit of shopping. Let's see what we can find.
Also, the hotel that we're staying at is literally steps away from Petaling Street. I could see it from here, and here's Petaling Street. So we picked a really good location. If you guys want a central location, try to book something around Chinatown or Petaling Street. There's a lot of different kinds of hotels all around Chinatown, and some actually pretty interesting hotels as well. There's like a thing called Space Hotel that's right here on the street, and it seemed pretty unique, but we didn't stay there just because.
Budget.
Budget, yeah. The street may not be as busy today as it would be on a weekend, of course, as usual with markets and stuff like that, but it's still pretty busy. The vendors are still out, and something to keep in mind, something that Zay had mentioned earlier on in the video, is that the vendors don't stay open too late, so make sure to come here early, 6, 7 o'clock, and that's the prime time to be browsing here. Zay is caught looking at the purses right here. Nothing new. She's been looking at purses every single country we've been to and every market, and been loving it. So no secret there. But we'll see if she can find something that she likes enough to buy today at a decent price, of course, because you gotta get a deal. Wow. She's a fancy woman.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's like,
I like it if you like it.
yeah? I want to make sure it's bigger than this one. That's what we need.
It's bigger.
How much?
280, madam.
280?
Yeah,
oh, that's
very
too much.
cheaper, my friend.
Oh my god.
My friend, very cheaper
I
price.
can't afford that.
Okay, how much on a good price give you, madam? Don't worry.
I want 100.
100 kind of, madam.
You're gonna do okay, it's okay. I
you
can't.
see, madam. See, you see.
Yeah.
The quality very nice one. If you this one, this two, this one is small. This
Yeah.
you can try. Check, no problem.
Yeah.
You can try. You from, sir? You from England?
No, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. So I got a bag, and it's a knockoff. It's really cute. I like it. I needed something bigger than the one I have because we put stuff in my purse when we don't want to carry the backpack, and this is just not big enough for what we want to carry. And guess how much I paid for this? He tried to tell me almost 300 RM, and I got it for 150. We literally talked him down to half. We're probably still even paying too much, but down to like half, which is good. Look how cute it is. I'm loving it. And it like goes both ways, where it becomes like a shoulder bag and like a side bag, so I'm really happy.
Yes, and we definitely do put a lot of stuff, including the drone and other stuff in there, battery banks, and Zay's carrying it all as always. She's the carrier on this trip, I guess. I carry the camera and she carries everything else, but I'm really happy for her that she got this bag. She loves bags, guys, so thumbs this video up, I guess. I don't know. So there's not really a lot of food here on this street. There are fruits and a couple restaurants on the sides, but we got a bag of fruits because we love eating fruit. And yeah, other than that, there's not a lot of food, but that's it. You can get fruits and other foods elsewhere. The next item that we're going to be buying is, or at least looking to buy, is what?
Running shoes. Some mine are getting really crusty and ugly and like falling apart, so we're gonna try to find some running shoes.
No diss to Zay, but it's not a good look right here. We gotta find her some new shoes, and they're also not comfortable anymore because they're worn out, and we walk a lot every single day, as you guys already know. So we're gonna try to find her some new knockoff shoes because her Kaikis are already worn out. They're from Egypt. So let's see if we can find her something. And I was just looking to buy a couple of t-shirts, but I'm not sure if I'm even gonna give it a shot at the moment or not. Very fancy shoes, all black.
I don't like this.
You trying to get some Yeezys? Okay, it's considering the Yeezys. I love those, yeah, those are cool.
I think they're Adidas.
They're Yeezys.
It says Adidas.
Yeezys are Adidas.
Oh. I didn't know that.
She got the Hermes socks on. You know what I'm saying? The flashiest girl in town.
A little too big, yeah, my toe is like right here.
So we did not end up getting any shoes for Zay, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But what can you do? They were all too tight, the ones she tried on. And we kind of want to go back to the towers now. We don't want to spend too much time at the market. And we figured that we're going to come back at one point and just do our shopping off camera when we're not doing a vlog. And I'm going to buy my shirts then as well. They have absolutely everything here in Chinatown. They have watches, fake watches, Rolexes, everything like that. Purses, every kind of brand name clothing, not genuine of course. And you can grab everything like that for very cheap if that's your thing. But yeah, we're just going to head to
Petronas Towers.
I'm tired by this time. It's been a long day, but we're gonna head back to Petronas Towers right now and we'll check out the show, and that'll be it for the vlog after that. So let's go. As you guys can tell, it is now dark. It's nighttime. It's about 8 p.m. and we made it back to the Petronas Towers. We were finally able to get a cab, and you can see that the fountains behind me are all lit up. The light show is going, and the towers are also lit up, and they're looking gorgeous. I would argue even better at nighttime than during the day. It's spectacular both times. So we're just gonna relax a little bit, enjoy, and then we're gonna end the vlog for today. Alright guys, we really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and you got an opportunity to see what Kuala Lumpur has to offer. But there's a lot that we didn't show. There's tons of different parks, museums, mosques, aquariums, and different things you can check out when you come here. But we have limited time obviously in this video. We don't want to make it too long. So we hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below on what your favorite part was. Subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.